Gospel reflection of the first Sunday of the Lenten season. Jesus is tempted in the desert. Being tempted is a trial for a choice, either good or bad. Biblical temptations are tests to see faithfulness. The Exodus experience of the Israelites in the wilderness shows how weak men are. The book of Deuteronomy shows us God who tests his people for a greater purpose. The people tested God by quarreling. But God made an exception, knowing how weak they are. He provided them with water, manna, protection, even when they worshipped the golden calf. He understands that people would be unfaithful. Jesus too was tested. He was led by the Holy Spirit to be tempted in the desert. He had the same Exodus experience for 40 days without food. He never fell by the devil's tests. He was told to turn stone into bread, jump from the highest point of the city, and to worship the devil. He was distracted to misuse his powers. Jesus knew the power of the word should be a means to sustain life, both materially and spiritually. He did not test God for personal gain and ambition and the earthly riches like Israelites do. Jesus never gave in to temptations. These temptations make him stronger to do God's work. Temptations for us are unavoidable, yet they are the only means for us to increase the desire for God. I remembered fasting with some boys for 3 days. On the first day, I could feel the stomach was empty and was making all kinds of noise. The saliva was flowing, the mouth was smelly. The senses are now activated, the sense of smell of delicious food. It was now a choice whether to suppress the hunger with much prayer or to satisfy the appeal of the hunger by quitting. Such instances makes one depend more on God materially and spiritually. Such instances strengthens one's will to desire the good of others and God. I believe this is what Jesus means when he says, "My food is to do the will of God," in John chapter 4. Dear friends, let us see temptations in this Lenten season as a way to be closer to God. May God bless us all.